Stop! A resolute voice calls from somewhere in front of you. The surrounding terrain comes alive, with armed fighters surrounding the caravan. No need for bloodshed, the leader says. Leave a couple wagons and pretend you never even stopped here. But I don't have any wagons. Inform them about the coming dredge. I'm guessing you have no idea. The dredge are on their way, you shout. If that's the case, friend, says the leader, we need those supplies more than ever. Without even a glance to his men, the attack begins. God damn it. Look at this. Oh, everybody is freaking injured. Let's... Let's put in the freaking A-team. Let's leave my mender out of it again. I'm not really convinced about using a mender. From one battle, straight into another. This time against bandits. Will Rook be able to protect his daughter Alet from these ravenous bandits trying to steal the caravan's last supplies? Find out next time in the Banner Sound. No. You're going to find out right now. Ready? I'm not even going to bother repositioning the dudes. I'm just going to shoot. And what am I going to shoot? I'm going to shoot their armor. I'm going to make them squishy as hell. Oh. And it's instantly that guy's turn. How convenient. There goes my damage as an archer. You prick. Seems like they have some archers of their own as well. And I can deal with that by hitting them in the face and stopping them from doing a lot of damage. Yeah. I wonder. How, and I wonder why. Oh, she's up to something. She shot him in the back. Let's waltz our way over here and whack this guy in the face. Oh well, there goes my brand new archer. She has served well, as in not at all. Kinda a shame that they instantly targeted her, but oh well. It is what it is. It's Can I still move? No? Okay. Then let's kill this guy. There we go. So much more relaxer than Dredge. It's amazing. Just hit her. Yeah. I can kill her, but I want to kill that guy. Well, I say kill, I mean take away his armor. So now you can end this. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Backbiter. We lost another guy, but that's fine. It's absolutely fine. What was your skill again? I cannot use it, so never mind. Let's not hit her for one. Let's do away with some shields. I can probably kill her. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the one that was standing next to Alet. Oh well. I wonder if I... Yeah, that's awesome. Nicely done. Guy is getting absolutely pelted with arrows. Ah, she deflected it. She deflected my attack. Will she deflect the next attack? Oh. Rook, you are my damage dealer, so I'm counting on you to take out this warrior who resisted. Will they be let's try that again. Will they be able to kill Onef? I hope not, but maybe they'll get an extra hit in. But not this guy, because this guy is going down. And I hope that I'll be able to steal their supplies. I will not feel bad for stealing from bandits. And this fight is over. It could have gone way better, but it could have gone way worse. Your renown grows. Promotion. Yes, but I have a feeling that last time I spent way too much renown on promotions, and I should probably save some for supplies, which we are definitely in need of. And we gained 0 supplies. And another godstone, I guess. The godstone for Ingrid, goddess of knowledge, looks. Oh, not the goddess of looks, but she looks on as the caravan takes as much needed rest. Ivor shoos some children away from a solitary dredge slinger lying dead beneath a stone. Dredge slingers, I hate them. Should we be worried about it, you ask Ivor, pointing to the dredge body. I don't think so, he replies. Still, couldn't hurt to have a few guards look around. Hours pass without warning. Inspect the godstone. Ingrid's godstone is carved with ancient runes, which don't make much sense to you. Though Eyvind tells you some of the Menders have deciphered them, it's how the Menders learned the language of the gods. Past the largest stone, a long series of slabs contain more writing all the way down the hill. The odd thing, he tells you, is that the writing occasionally changes depending on who is reading it. Usually it describes the history of the gods, but it can be about nearly any topic. Sadly, Eyvind doesn't know how to read it. Himself, Juno could, he says. Back up and move on. Are you ready to depart? You hear screams from near the main godstone. Oh no. The same boys so curious about the dead dredge before are shrieking and pointing. For a moment you think it must not have been dead. But then you see that they have opened a wrapping that was in the dredge hands. Wait, says Ivor, his arms across your chest. They shouldn't be seen. Get everyone away. A chill sweeps over you. Alette pushes past and gasps. Stop, shouts Ivor. But the curious onlookers have already seen it. Seen what? What are we looking at? Are we going to see it? What is it? Leave it. On the ground before the dead slinger is a small stony figure, its hand searching for something it can't find. That's a baby. That dredge is a woman? We've been killing women, we've been slaughtering women and children this whole time, leaving them to die? In a war, it's only the males who fight. We've been fighting these dredge the whole way. Why are women with children on their backs attacking us? They're not invading, they're running. Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan is gathered around, aghast. When I spoke to Juno, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. A darkness, something black is covering the world, and the dredge are running from it, just as we're running from them. The serpent, the quake, it's all the beginning of the end. Ivor, you knew. Why? Why didn't you say something? Yeah. As much as I want to resolve this issue, this isn't the time. We should keep moving. When I was young, I killed one of the Thunder during the Second Great War. Okay. We called it race. Every time we would build our defenses, it would flatten them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of the Val, and stumbled upon Race deep in a snowstorm, alone. She was nursing. I threw my axe, it twisted in the wind. Her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. That's how I killed the Thunder. When I found my way to Grofheim, the Varl wanted to make me Kender, next to be king. I left, walked until I ended up in Skogger, where no one knew what I had done. The only sound is the wind blowing through the trees. Oh damn. So these dredge, not heartless killing machines, but possibly family people? Interesting and kinda worrying. I don't feel as bad for constantly losing against them. For a long time, nobody says a thing until a child breaks the silence. What do we do with the baby? She asks. A lump forms in your throat, looking at a small obsidian creature squirming before you. This... Damn it! If it were me, I would take it with us. 'Cause Race doesn't matter. All life is precious, I guess. But knowing this game, that could very well be a very bad decision to take it with us. Let's put it to a vote and see what the rest of the caravan says. Put it to a vote. While some grumble about leaving it to chance, the caravan votes pretty clearly in favor of leaving the infant behind. It remains beneath a godstone as the caravan departs. You try to put the whole episode from your mind and focus now on reaching Sigerholm. God damn it, we are assholes. Godstone Ingrid. That god is probably really disappointed with us now. I don't know how to feel about this one. This was actually a twist that I didn't see coming. I'm really... Yeah, you're making the usual rounds when you hear a rather loud debate coming from the area that Varl have gathered. Ivor joins you as you approach. Hello, Varl. What's going on? Did you see that creepy obsidian baby? Uben, you'd rather be known for falling asleep and dying in the corner of a meat house than battling asunder? No, I'd rather be known for not dying. Don't even know what you're worried about. I did this 100 times in the Great Wars. Take some warriors, plow headfirst into the dredge. They follow you into the hills, get lost. Now they're not following you. When you did this 100 times, did you have Belower leading them? Have you ever heard about the time I hit Belower in the head with a throwing axe? Don't stop on my account. Careful, my friend. A lot of old history getting thrown around here. The warriors were just noting that there's a damn good number of dredge on our asses. Belower pulling up the rear. This one thinks he can just wander up there and throw them off our tracks. How about some gratitude? Thought you'd be happy to finally be oldest Varl in the land, Uben. I'm never happy to lose more Varl, Krummer. Besides, I'm not convinced you're really older than me. Old rivalry you've got there. Comments like that remind me, I've already wasted too much time doing nothing. In the old days, I'll already be halfway to the battlefield by now. Speaking of which, you coming, Imvar? You could ask Belower for your arm back. Oh, snap! Don't think so, not exactly in the mood right now. Alright then, I'll tell Harborg you said hello. Kummer and a good many Varl warriors head out towards the growing army of Dredge. Is he going to come back? Nah. He always has before. But this time feels different, I fear. Goodbye. Have a nice death fighting the Dredge. Be sure not to kill any babies. And so, our party gathers forth, getting smaller and smaller every step. Will they ever find out the secrets behind the dredge? Will people in the caravan ever stop complaining? Let's find out. An old man sits astride an overgrown portion of the trail. You lost? You ask. Oh, I ask, not the old man. Okay. You lost? You ask. He adjusts the leather strap on his head and says, No, are you? He jumps out and shuffles towards the caravan, his tattered clothes revealing no weapons. Hello there, old man. Well, I've seen better, the old man says, peering into the supply wagons. Yeah, well, we have 0 supply. but I'll join you. He stands next to a fighter, throws his beard over his shoulder, and puffs up his chest. The fighter grins and the stranger exhales, asking, "What are we waiting for? Lead the way." Yeah, what are you doing here? Who are you, and what are you doing here? Call me Unar, or anything else you like, the old man says. A man goes where he pleases, doesn't he? His stern look is more comical than intimidating, but you stop looking for answers. You're welcome to join, if you can keep pace. Keep pace? The old man puffs through his mustache. No fleeter than old Unar. And husbands, mind your wives. I'm cursed with a golden tongue, not silver. The caravan enjoys a good laugh as they start moving once again. Oh. That didn't do anything. And there is Sigerholm. Gather round, doubters, echoes a shout in the distance as Krumer and his band of warriors break through nearby foliage. And behold, the invincible Varl! The caravan is thrilled to see Krumer return safely. Well, I didn't expect them to come back. Holy shit, 36 Varl. Did the plan work? Asks Ubin. Work? Responds Krumer. Of course it worked. Same old wretch. Should be another day or two at least before they even find their own asses. Oh, that gave us a bunch of renown. And if you apologize, I'll tell you how I found these. Krumer says, tossing you a pair of leather gloves that look big enough for a varl. He leans in close, whispers so Ubin can't hear. Had something to do with a raven's nest and a hair tie. Okay. I seem to have gotten a hand.
As Saga approached us, we fear the worst.
Oh
Once
crap.
calm lake surrounding it now looks like a bowl that has been flipped. Proud homes sinking into muddy water. A side effect of the quake. What has the rest of the world become on the other side of those mountains?
So, yeah. I clicked the map button just as people started talking. So I kinda missed that conversation. Something about the city that sank into the swamp. Something like that. That was a shame. One catastrophe to another, says Oddleif, as you pull into Seerholm. The town appears to be sinking into the lake. Townspeople peek from dark windows and makeshift hovels further up the hill. No, says Eywind, looking frantic. Where is she? He runs to the front of the caravan, looking out over the water. Juno isn't here. And you get the creeping feeling that you're not welcome either. Going upriver looks out of the question. The beach is bare. Aside from the occasional skeleton of a ruined fishing boat, you reluctantly set up camp in the sinking town. All I'm saying is, how long are you willing to wait? While taking stock of caravan, you've inevitably walked into a debate between Oddleif and Eywind. As long as we need to. And I think we need to get out of here. I don't feel good about this place. Neither do I. Why? What's wrong? Something doesn't feel right. The people here are staring at us like those vultures in the wastes. I'm sorry, Eywind. I think Oddleif is right. I saw a man. The whole time we were setting up, he was just watching me. In a creepy way. Okay, that does it. We're out of here. And how long before the dredge find us here? Juno will come. Just give it a little more time, Rook. Listen to me. I need you to trust me on this. I don't know. If anyone touches the woman in my party, there's going to be hell to pay. Mender dude. Let's talk to the new archer chick. That's the first time we can talk to her. Nit. I don't know if we've ever spoken. No, we haven't. I'm Nit, your Rook, I know. We've actually been traveling together for a long time. Isn't it strange how you can be so close to people and not know them? Every day I pass people I swear I've never seen before. I wanted to thank you for letting me join you. Have you always been such a good shot? Honestly, I've never even tried before Oddleaf made me. I spent my whole life making clothes, cleaning. Oddleaf's good, but I don't think it was all her doing. It feels right. I just look where I wanted to go. Anyway, I feel better. The caravan, the people worrying all day and making problems. Sometimes they really stew in their misery. I'm glad I can do something helpful. Where are you from? I don't think you're from Skogger. I knew most of the people there. No, I had a house in Frostfeller, but we were driven out when the dredge started to show up. My husband died trying to protect our home. My sons and I were thrown out into the fields. I'm sorry. Ekil's men killed my husband. Now Ekil is traveling with us. Oh no. For a long time I was angry. Why did he get to live? Why did you decide for the rest of us? You look away momentarily, not sure what to say. But I've let it go. I have 3 sons, and I don't want them to grow up with hatred in their hearts. That's why I wanted to thank you. Okay, you're welcome. I should be going? Don't think anything of it. We all have our own problems to deal with. Let me know if you need me to put an arrow in something. She returns to her tent, where her boys are waiting for her. I like her. She's honest. Let's go to the market and buy supplies. All the supplies. What is this? Fabled armor soon retrieved over my early menders were set to restore themselves over time. 1 armor per turn. That's pretty sweet actually. But I feel like I'm gonna go all the way in for supplies. Party could use some good meals. You're really worried about her, aren't you? What? Oh, Juno. Worry doesn't begin to describe it. If she doesn't find us here, or something has happened to her, are you sure what you saw was real? It could have been a dream, or, I don't know, you were pretty exhausted. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure anymore. Everything is a blur. Don't tell the others I said that. I have to hope it wasn't just a dream. So, let's talk about being a mender. What's it like to be a mender? Being a mender? I guess I never really thought about it like that. It's just part of me. They knew very young that I would join the order. Born into it, you could say. My mother and father, both menders. The guild is for lots of people now, builders and healers. Do they all pull lightning out of the sky? No, that's not normal. It's one of the reasons I know Juno. She's one of the council. She helps me control things like that. So we don't end up scaring people. How exactly does weaving work, anyway? Well, the hardest part is usually seeing the threads. Everything is part of the tapestry. It's made of threads woven together. If you can see the threads, you can manipulate them. I don't know how to explain it really. It's like trying to play a harp with invisible strings. Look at my staff, for example. Some members carve intricate patterns in the wood to help them remember the shapes of... like I said, hard to explain. So why is the blower still following us? I saw Grofheim as it burned. Ivan gets a faraway look in his eyes. The thunder blew through it like a tempest. The Varl fell in the thousands. Most of the thunder left the city and headed south. Who knows where they are now? They might be destroying every town they come to, or heading towards Erbereng. Belower stayed in Grofheim, just for the sport of it, I think. As we fled to Einartoft, I thought he must want to wipe the Varl off the map completely. But then he came after us. Maybe he knew Ivar was the one who killed Reis. Maybe, but let's just make sure he doesn't catch up. Okay. Do you think this is the end of times? The end times, rather? I don't know what to think. I wish I could give you a better answer. Even if we escaped the dredge, the serpent said a darkness was covering the world. I don't know how long that will take, or what it means even. I'm just trying to solve one problem at a time. The Menders are in Erbereng. If we can find ships and make it the capital, we might have a chance. Okay, I won't take any more time. No, it's okay, Rook. I appreciate the talk. It's good to stay grounded. I spent all day worrying about serpents or thunder. I think a lot of people are intimidated, or scared maybe, of me. Don't worry, it's nothing new, I'm used to it. Maybe sometime we can talk about things that don't include world ending. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm just going to rest my party up until they're on better morale. But that's it for this session. I'll resume this tomorrow and see where we go after this. If these guys are still following us. And what's up with the giant serpent thingy. So many questions, so little answers. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching and bye.